Today my first piece will be from Yoga Fart by Gabriel Davies. In this I play Amy, who is in the middle of a yoga class and is talking to the audience. My second piece will be from Not Talking by Mike Bartlett. In that I play Amanda, a soldier who's just come off the barracks and has been rescued by her boyfriend's grandfather, who she's only just met. And finally she feels able to confide in him and tell him about a recent traumatic event. I'm practicing loving kindness meditation. It's my sister's wedding tomorrow, and I really, really want to be in a totally loving, happy place for her, because no matter what she's done, I can't betray the thousands of hours we spent as kids dreaming about our weddings. This is a big effing deal, and I'm not going to screw it up for her. Dear sister, I'm going to take this loving kindness and bury you in it. Dear sister, I'm going to love the shit out of you. Oh, I'm not sure I'm doing this loving kindness meditation thing right. I love my sister. I do. We've always been so close. I'm her maid of honour, and it's such an honour. I'm just struggling right now with the fact that she's a massive See, she slept with my idiot boyfriend Peter after her hen party last night. Now, Peter's not the brightest, so I made sure to give him clear instructions. Give her a ride home. Not take her home and give her a ride. As a police officer, he should know better. Okay, he's not actually a cop. He's a stripper who dresses like one. But he still needs to respect the badge. And I know. Why would I have my stripper boyfriend work my sister's hen party? But those guys are expensive, and I got a friends and family discount.
So, my moron boyfriend Peter comes home after and tells me about it, like he deserves a Medal of Honor. He's like, guess who I just did? And when he sees I'm upset, he's like, what's wrong, babes? Don't worry. I'm not charging extra for that. I know you're on a budget, babe. So I'm like, why would you do that? And he says, 'cause it feels good giving back. And she seems so sad about getting married. And I think donations are tax deductible. So I'm like, why would you do that? You just thought, why not give her a pity, pity, bang, bang, that you're like Saint Peter the Cheater? Breathe in, 1, 2, 3. Hold, 1, 2, 3. And out, 1, 2, 3. Oh, this isn't working. I feel furious. What? We're about to now. Maybe the omming will help. I always feel like I'm omming a little too long. Like my om is the last om at the party, lingering after everyone else's om has gone home. Well, that wasn't calming at all. And now I've got to go and have coffee with my sister, and I've no idea how I'm going to calmly talk about this with her, and then forgive her, and love her again so her big day can be perfect.
I was having a nice time that night. I just met Mark and we danced. And then his mates came over. Gary Franks. They said something rude to me, so I told them to go and the mothers. And then I left. I went over to Susie and the others, and they said that I was wonderful. That Gary looked really off, but he deserved it because he was Much later, I was walking past the education block. I was on my own. I can't remember why. I'm sorry, I can't remember. I was drunk. Suddenly, someone put their arm round the back of my head and they pulled me to the ground. I hit it hard. My nose was bleeding. I was shaking. I was struggling, but there must have been at least two of them. One was holding me down and the other blindfolded me. There was sniggering and loud whispering. I was shaking, so they picked me up and told me if I didn't stop trying to scream, that they'd hit me. And then they did hit me in the stomach. Then they carried me, and I was thrown on the floor. There was soil, and then sweat, and men. Lying there for a long time. I could just hear them whispering. Suddenly, one of them got on top of me. He held my shoulders down with one of his arms, and with his other, he pushed up my skirt and got off my knickers. He was there for a long, long time. I tried to think of something else, something good, but a shout, and then they turned me over, and it went on. And then it stopped. Someone spat in my ear and said, "You're not going to talk about this. Who are you going to talk to? You going to tell an officer? I'm an officer. So who are you going to tell? Be brave and shut up." Then I was carried again, left, hands untied and gag removed, and they ran off. I took the blindfold off and it was just cold and dark. I wanted a shower. But that's not allowed at night. So instead I just lay in bed. I didn't cry. The others would have heard. I didn't tell anybody. I am not a victim.